Hey everyone, what is up? Today we will talk about the DXY drop. Will it keep falling or we are going to see some kind of correction? Following that, we will look at the major dollar pairs and possible setups to watch. Let's get into it. We all know we had NFP previous week, which have a massive impact on the DXY pair, and it was not as good as expected for the DXY. That leads to a continuation on the DXY pair. Let's move ahead on the DXY pair with the weekly time frame. As we can see, uh, across the pair, we are fractally in a bearish structure right now. We are breaking fractal toward the downside multiple times, and we are indeed in a down trend right now with in terms of fractal structure. Overall, we are still swing bullish unless we see a break below this point. However, we are also in a 50% demand zone right now, followed by this liquidity that I mentioned last video. Yeah, in last video. So, but of course, we have a big rejection, big rejection candle over here with about 3,500 pip size. Previous week, due to multiple factors like geopolitical tension between USA and Russia and many more reasons like that. But I won't go deep into that. I'll take care of the technical perspective in the market. However, as I mentioned, we are in a demand zone right now, but indeed it's not kind of just reacting from the zone. We have multiple imbalances in the zone as well, but that seems like it is of no use in the current scenario of the market. We're just pushing the price down and down on the dollar pair. That leads to price push toward the upside in other major dollar pairs like Euro USD, GBP USD, and more on. So what are we looking on the DXY pair? Most probably, I'll be looking for shorts as I am with the trend right now. And when longs opportunity will be valid, the longs opportunity should be valid in terms of a higher time frame and more risk oriented management trade should be after the break of this fractal, but it may take a long period of time, like about expected 1 to 2 weeks to break this fractal, even if we have a massive move toward the upside. So what are we looking at right now? We are looking for shorts from this supply zone because market had to come over and fill these imbalances. And if the market had to come to fill these imbalances, then what we can do? We can look for longs opportunities in the market. So we will go down to the lower time frame, and as per the lower time frame, um, we are fractally bearish in 1 hour time frame as well as 4 hours time frame. In 1 hour time frame, also we break the fractal toward the upside, but now again we are pushing the prices toward the downside. That means the price is not at all interested in pushing the price to the upside. However, if we want to look for longs, I would like to see double confirmation setup, as it will be a little risky on pairs like these to on a setup like these to trade against the trend. So if you want to see uh, the fractal of DXY or 4 hour time frame should be over here. Yep, as I marked, this is the 4 hour fractal. So what I am looking at, so I want to see a fractal break toward the upside on the 1 hour time frame and a double fractal break following with a 4 hour fractal break to look for long opportunities in the market, targeting out this targeting out these imbalances in the zone, and followed by this supply zone that help us to push the price toward the downside. And if this supply zone doesn't uh, resist, then most likely we are going to see a price push above, and we will look for long opportunity in the market, followed by the demand zone that will be followed in the market. That's it for the DXY pair. And if I mean that I'm looking for longs or shorts on DXY, that doesn't necessarily mean I'm taking longs or shorts on DXY pair, as it is a future index. However, I will definitely look for opposite in the correlated pair, opposite correlated pair like Euro USD and GBP USD. So let's have a look on the Euro USD pair as well. So So as on the weekly time frame on the Euro USD pair, we are indeed in a supply zone as we were in the demand zone in the DXY pair. As I mentioned, it is oppositely correlated to each other. So we are in a demand supply zone right now, and indeed the fractal structure is bullish in the market with a massive candle previous week with about 400 to 50 pips closure. That is a massive reaction in the market. That is a huge pip, and it will have multiple imbalances. Even on the weekly time frame we have a big imbalance that needs to be filled by the market. So let's move ahead on the daily time frame. And on the daily time frame we have this huge demand zone that is following up in the market that I marked in the DXY pair as a supply zone. So we can say that this demand zone is valid to take out further longs in the market. We do not have any sort of internal liquidity right now, but we do have multiple imbalances that act as liquidity to us, and we need to fill out these imbalances in order to push the price up higher in the future. So, what are we looking at? We are looking at the short opportunity with multiple confirmation as the fractal structure is still bullish. So, we need multiple confirmations in the market that leads the price to push down to fill out these imbalances in the market. I'll remove these imbalances. So, on the 4-hour time frame, the fractal should be over here. And now what are we looking at? We are looking for the fractal structure to shift on the 4-hour time frame with a break toward the downside, and then I will look for short opportunity building up. But still I need a double confirmation in the market. So I will look, and if I will take a double confirmation on the 4-hour time frame, that will lead to getting a little bad price in the overall market. So I may not get the RR that I want to get in order to have a good risk management in the entire market. So what are we looking at? We are looking for the 1 hour fractal to break toward the downside. We had the 1 hour fractal break somewhere over here. We had the double fractal break as well. But since price does not break this 4 hour fractal, I'm not interested in shorts at all. I want to see double fractal break, and then I would also like to see a 4 hour fractal break so that we have multiple layers of confirmation with higher time frame and in terms of top down analysis as well. So I'll look for shorts over here, and I will take my SL toward the high, and then I will target out these lows. So I could easily get around 2 to 5 hour in profit, and that is sufficient for us in terms of risk management. We need around 30 to 40% win rate with 2.5 hour of profit to get profitability in the overall market. So that's it for the Euro USD pair. Now let's move ahead to GBP USD pair. GBP USD pair is highly correlated to the Euro USD pair. So I don't think I'm expecting anything different on it as compared to the Euro USD. We have a 50% body candle over here. That is a good supply zone. However, we have a one plus point in the GBP USD pair. We have a liquidity buildup that gives us an extra layer of confirmation. We have the imbalance followed by this liquidity on the daily time frame as well. We have multiple zones of imbalances like this, like, and this over here, but we took out this demand zone because this will act as a liquidity to us. Now what are we looking at? We are looking at almost the same as expected on the Euro USD pair, whichever pair gives us a more valid entry with better risk to reward and better entry prices. I will go with that. So What are we looking at? We are looking for a 4-hour fractal break to the downside, which we were unable to break. Now, and of course, I guess we have the 1-hour fractal break as well. This one was broken to the upside. Let me see, let me confirm it out. Yep, got the opposite break. That mean our fractal would be the push of this high, and the push that comes to take out the high. The previous high was from here, and now we can conclude it as our 1-hour fractal. However, I need one more fractal break over here and followed by this 4-hour fractal break to look for short opportunity building up. However, if you are not interested in shorts, like if you're not interested in taking high risk trade opportunities, I would definitely suggest look for longs, as longs are pretty much valid in the overall trend of the market, in conclusion with the higher time frame analysis as well. So I would definitely suggest that you should take longs from this supply zone, or this supply zone is also valid because we have a layer of imbalance over here as well. The market needs to fill this imbalance. All these imbalance needs to be filled. Just allow me a minute. Sorry. Yep. So I was marking out this. So yeah, I was saying the market needs to fill out these imbalances. Over here we have multiple imbalances. All the imbalances needs to be filled in order to push the prices up higher. Like we have imbalances over here that is filled. We are having imbalances over here that needs to be filled. Each and every imbalances will filled sometime or not. If you look at the past results in the market, 90% of the imbalance needs to be filled. So imbalances are some sort of liquidity attraction. The price attract toward the fair value gap or imbalance in the market, and so because there was a fair value in that price, so we can definitely look for trade opportunity with confirmed entries to take out these confirmed imbalances in the market. Like this imbalance was filled, these imbalances are now filled, so imbalances will filled somehow or the other. So you should always take your trade in the correlation of the imbalance and multiple confirmation, of course. Now let's move ahead to the odd USD pair. So as per on the odd USD pair, what are we looking? The odd USD pair is a little bit complicated in terms of the higher time frame. We are just like moving up higher, breaking the fractal to the downside, and then again breaking the fractal toward the upside. And now we are pushing the price lower, take out some kind of demand zone in the market, and now rejecting the price toward the upside. So we should definitely look ahead on the 4-hour time frame. Yeah. As per the 4-hour time frame, we have a good amount of supply zone over the top of the zone, and we have a good demand zone in the market, followed by a liquidity over here. So what are we looking at in the AUD USD pair? Of course, AUD USD pair is not as clean as the other dollar pair like Euro USD and GBP USD. So I'm not at all interested in taking some kind of forced entries. Forced entries will always lead to certain loss. So I should definitely say that we need to avoid markets like this because we do not have any confirmed clue that where the market is heading out. Like the fractal structure is breaking and toward the upside, and now fractal structure is breaking toward the downside. The market is uncertain right now. It needs to be certain, like we are in a derived uptrend or a downtrend that will help us to play the trade with the trend. Of course, we have some sort of demand zone and imbalance in the market that could act as a great magnet, and that will push the price up higher, will break the fractal of sorry will break these fractal, of course, but I'm not sure that the prices will reject this demand zone or not, or will react from the supply zone or not, because price was uncertain in the past, and I'm not sure if it will be certain in the future. So that's it for the AUD USD pair. Let's move ahead to the NZD USD pair. NZD USD pair is as same as the AUD USD pair. We are currently in some sort of consolidation or uncertainty. At this point, we break the fractal toward the downside, and now break the fractal toward the upside. And now we are in some sort of uncertain up and down pendulum type of zone. If you have a look at the daily time frame on the market, we are indeed bullish. Yeah, no, we are in a bearish fractal right now. We are rejecting from some sort of this supply zone. We have created this demand zone underneath, and that makes the price a little uncertain from which point the market will react with proper confirmations and all. But as per the moment, I'm not interested in taking any longs or short opportunities on a or USD pair or NZD USD pair. If I see any setup occurring on any of these pairs, I will definitely update in another video that I will post soon. So please stay updated. Thank you for watching my weekly outlook. Have a wonderful rest of your week.